Hey guys, welcome back to Teacup Tarot, and I just want to begin this video by just saying thank you. Thank you for being a part of our beautiful community. Thank you for accepting me above everything else and just showing your love in the comment section. And I think most of all, the thing that I'm really grateful about is the fact that so many of you feel comfortable to share your stories, to share about what is happening in your life and sharing with me your spiritual journey. And I just feel so very deeply honored by all of you and your trust in me. So really, thank you. It just means so much to me. Thank you once again. So coming back to the reading, as usual, we have our messages from our angels and from our spirit guides. So let us see what they have in store for you for the coming days. And as usual, you have 3 piles in front of you. You can pick from the shells, rocks in front of you, or you can pick according to the angel that speaks to you. I'll give you a couple of moments and then we shall start off with the very first pile, which is pile 1. Hello beautiful people, those who have selected pile 1, these are your messages from your spirit guides and your angels. And this time, to begin with, I just want you to look at these shells. I just find them so beautiful. You know, when I look at them, the very first thing that comes to me is there is something hidden very deeply within you. Possibly a gift, possibly a talent, or just something that you're very capable of, but you doubt yourself, or for some reason you do not bring it forth to life. So that is something you should be really looking at. So this week, really think about the gifts that you have, that God has graced you with, your source has gifted you with. So really look into that is what I'm getting. And I'll just start off from this one card. I kept it separately because it's a little bit bigger. And the first message that I really get here is you have a lot of capacity. Like you have the capacity to do really great things in life. You know, whatever it is that you set your mind to, you can achieve. But like I said with this one, you know, it's possibly that hidden very deeply within you, or you're just afraid to breathe it to life, to birth it to life. You know, that is what I'm really getting here. So this is about being reborn. It's like, you know, putting forth a new you. So what are the things that you can birth to life right now is what you need to ask yourself. Okay, you have the potential. You're just probably in a zone where you're not sure if you can do something, and I'm here to tell you, you can do it. You can achieve great things. You can do anything you set your mind to. So just look at yourself a little bit differently. Look at your talents a little bit differently is what I'm getting here. So the next thing that I have for you is synchronicity. So notice the kind of things that are happening around you, because the universe is a web, you know. It's all connected. We are all connected. By the very fact that you're watching this video, like I am in one part of the world, you're possibly in the other part, but at this very moment, you're here watching me deliver this message to you. So everything is significant, okay? Nothing just happens by chance. So just remember that, all right? The next message for you is you need to take some time to heal. Okay, there might be some sadness associated here, or something is happening, or this just can be the intense energy of the eclipse, or this could be something very deeply emotional. This could be wounds from a past relationship, or just wounds related to your inner child. But there is something that needs healing. But this also talks about shedding your skin. Like, you know, I gave you the message of being reborn. So this is all about you leaving one skin behind and taking a new one on. And what I sense here is, you know, you're leaving darkness behind. And you're deciding very consciously that now is the time for you to move towards a beautiful light. To move towards your best self. Okay? So shed that skin. Don't be afraid to leave a part of yourself behind, especially a part that really hurts you, especially a part that doesn't serve purpose anymore in your life. This also talks about past patterns, behavioral patterns. Okay, so there is something that needs to heal within you. Make sure you're paying attention to that, because it's like you're being reborn. Okay, balancing. So what I feel like, you know, in the upcoming days, make sure you sort of don't burden yourself with a lot of things. Like, don't take up too much work. Don't be all action oriented. Make sure you're balancing work and play. Make sure you're balancing action and rest. Okay, make sure you have that balance. But of course, this is also a balance between give and take. So, make sure that you're getting as well. Okay, so because we have the healing card, this is about having that balance in your relationships, in your work life. Okay, it's about balancing this one. Boundaries. Okay, very, very significant. Like I was mentioning, the give and take part. So that is something that needs to be happening. But again, I just have a feeling that for the coming week, for the coming few days, what you really need to do is you need to set some healthy boundaries. Like, say no to certain things. Be very, very mindful about your personal space. Maybe you will require a little bit more space this week. Possibly because you're healing. Possibly because you are now in this momentum of leaving things behind. And you may want to make some decisions. You might want to reconsider a lot of things. And even for that, for taking these big decisions, you need to spend some time within yourself, with yourself. Okay, so set some healthy boundaries between the other person and yourself. Okay, I'm also getting this message of doing only things that are essential right now. Don't try and do it all. Okay, choose that this is what is important to me. This is what I'm going to be focusing on. Okay, but boundaries. Maintain firm boundaries. Okay. The next one that I have here is being guarded. So you are protected very much. You're also very, very spiritually protected during this time of change. During this time that you're realizing your true gifts. Okay, it's like you're getting assistance from your angels, from your spirit guides. They are protecting you. Okay, this is all also about protection from certain negative individuals, negative energies. Okay, but I'm also getting this message of a pet here. Your pet could be one of your spirit guides, is what I'm getting here. Since you have here is okay, but there also can be an individual in your life who's very protective about you, who always has your best interest at heart, but you just are very spiritually protected, is what I'm getting here. So whatever work you need to do, you are being guided to do, and you're being protected. It's almost like you're in a shell. Okay, this is something, you actually have an insect living inside this. So it's just like that, you're being protected by this shell. You're being protected by your angels and spirit guides. When you're making that movement to your next new life, you're making that movement towards what used to be and what will be now. So you're being reborn in a sense here. Shedding old skin, inviting the blessings in, and really moving towards a beautiful life is what I get here. And it's all happening almost like magic. It's like things are like finally finding their right places in your life. It's like the gaps are getting filled is also something that I'm getting. And it's all happening for your highest good. Passion. Last message here is about finding your passion, finding something that you're really good at, finding what is the next best step for you. Okay, this is, this talks about, I'll just read this message to you. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So the focus here is on renewing something. So this is not the old you. These are not the old patterns. So these are renewed patterns. So it's like you're thinking what needs to change, or you should be thinking about what needs to change. And what happens as a result of this is your life benefits from it. Your love life benefits from it. Your personal life benefits from it. Your career benefits from it. You benefit for it. Okay? This also means that moving forward, you should really be focusing on your passions. What is it that sparks joy within you? Okay, this is like moving towards doing something that is something you will easily do for the rest of your life. So this could be a new business for a certain people is also what I'm getting. But the work you do now is something that should really speak to your spirit. And I think it's naturally going to show up in your life is what I'm getting. You don't really have to, do too much. It's like people will start showing up now. Things will sort of, align themselves for you, is what I'm getting. You're moving towards a better life, towards a very fulfilling life. But go easy on yourself for the next couple of weeks, couple of months. Because, when you're being born again, certain energies will move out and, that balance needs to be there. So just go easy, okay? That is the message from your angels and spirit guides. They're watching over you very strongly. So whatever is to come is happening within their supervision. So this is my message and I hope it's resonated. I don't know, because something is being born is what I'm getting here. But whatever it is, I just hope and pray it brings lots and lots of blessings your way. I should see you now in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful friends. And if you've chosen pile 2, these are your messages from your angels and your spirit guides. So let us see what messages you have this week. Now, this is a card that I kept down because it's a little bit big. And yeah, so what you have is a new world is being born. So something new is going to be happening in your life. And I think you should just go a little bit easy on yourself, because this new world might take some time. Like it's not going to happen instantly. It's like it's in the making right now, or it's going to be in the making right now. Now this could also mean you are making certain things happen in your life. It's like you're redesigning your life. Okay, but it's like you doing this on your own. You're doing this very consciously, or you will do this very consciously. Also, I'm getting a very strong Cancer energy here, because of course we are in the midst of that energy. But I just feel like some of you need support. Some of you need that encouragement. And I'm here to encourage you. You're going to make this happen for yourself. And you have a friend in me. And you have a lot of people who care about you. You have your angels, you have your spirit guides, but I'm sure you also have your friends who care for you. Okay, so surround yourself with your family, surround yourself with your friends is also another message that I'm getting here. Some of you could be moving, okay? You could be moving to a new place, and the kind of life that you lead now will be very conscious. This is a conscious creation. This is not just something that is happening to you. Okay, but just be a little bit gentle with yourself, okay? I'm just really getting this for you guys. Partnership. So yes, you're going to find assistance, you're going to find help. You have so many beautiful friends. This little one has. So yeah, this could very much mean a romance, and a beautiful romance at that. It's like a sacred union between people. So this could very much mean a soulmate connection, a soulmate relationship, or a soul tribe relationship. Maybe a friend will show up right now. Somebody you'll deeply connect with, or your energies are very much balanced together. Or maybe what you want to do is very similar. If I just have to give an example, if you're working towards creating a certain kind of a lifestyle, an earth-based lifestyle, you'll possibly meet a new person who could assist you in that. Okay, so these are very balanced partnership, balanced friendships, balanced romance is what I'm getting here. So new world could also mean a new commitment for certain people, or a deeper commitment at that. Getting into a committed relationship for a few people, yeah. Yes, but these are very meaningful partnerships. Pleasure. Okay. So I think for a couple of you, you need to really spend some time with yourself. Like ask yourself, what is it that I really want at this moment? Do I just want to take a really nice warm bath and relax? Do I need to do my hair? Do I need that spa treatment at home, preferably because of certain situations right now. But this is all about self care, taking care of yourself. Okay? So, this is something that I'm really, really getting here. Self care. The next that I have here is know your worth. So, yes, when you move forward, you should really understand that you deserve everything good when it comes to your life. You deserve the best things in your life. You deserve the best situations and the best relationships. This is also about look at the way you're being treated by some people. Because one thing that is something that I know for sure in my life is the way you allow yourself to be treated is the way you'll always be treated. So make sure you're being treated like royalty because you deserve it. Yeah? Don't allow yourself to be treated in anything other than the best way possible. Because if you allow somebody to mistreat you, if you allow somebody to take you for granted, you are actually giving them the message that it is okay to do that, which is not. It can never be. Okay? But for some of you, this could also mean that you need to value yourself more. You need to make yourself a priority. And when you are, birthing this new world, ask yourself, what is it that you want? Because, generally when we build a house, we always ask other people, okay, how do you want things to be? But this time, turn the tables. Ask yourself, what is it that I want? Okay? Gentle gardener. This is all about going easy. Like I said, this is going to be a process for you. So this is not going to be happening in one day. So be gentle, I understand sometimes when changes are coming, you just want them to happen quickly. You're waiting for a relationship. You just want it to happen quickly, but things don't work like that. So whether this is building a new life, building a new career, whatever it is that you're doing currently, you need to be gentle with yourself. Rome was not built in a day. Okay? And also the message here is be gentle with your dreams. Don't let your dreams die within you. Okay? This is all about birthing your dreams once again. What is it that you wanted very, very badly as a child? What kind of a life did you imagine you would have as a child? Think about that. So this could also mean you need some inner child work. So dream some new dreams. Okay? And ask that inner child, what does that person want? What does that little you want? But be gentle with yourself. Again, what I'm getting here is independent. So like I'm saying here, the focus is very much on you. It's not about somebody else, is what the angels are telling you. When you're building this new world, you should be the hero. You should be the heroine of this new world. You should be the leader of this world. So be independent. Whatever decisions that you need to take for your life now, they have to be taken independently, keeping your needs in mind. Keeping in mind what is it that you want. You are going to be successful. It's almost like, you're setting foundations right now. It's like, you're creating a blueprint for your new home. So where do you want to keep that couch? Where do you want to keep that TV? How do you want your kitchen to look like? So that's exactly the same with life, isn't it? What do you want in your life now? What do you think is not a good fit for you right now? So think about all of these things, okay? Because anytime you have the new world, it's all about new things. So what is it that you want to invite in your life now? So be independent, okay? But also be gentle. Like, don't force changes to happen. Let them happen gradually, is what I'm getting here. Okay? But above all, know your worth. And make yourself a priority. Make your needs a priority. Focus on your priorities right now. So what are your highest priorities? Going forward, what is it that you want for yourself? So get organized and just be motivated in that sense. You can take it easy. You can take your time to sort of enter in this space. But make sure you're consciously thinking about what is it that you want. Don't leave things to chance here. Because I think moving forward, what your life is going to look like is according to how you shape it. It's like finally you've taken the threads of destiny in your own hands. Fate is asking you, what should I write in your book? That's what I'm getting here. And focus on your priorities, focus on what is important to you, but this is also about start doing things that are important to you. What are your highest priorities at this point of time? Is it love? Is it money? Is it security? And really work in those directions is what I get here for you. It's almost like, you're just standing in front of a new door about to be opened, and it's going to be magnificent when you open it. But it is going to contain exactly the things that you ordered for. Just take this example. Think about ordering from a catalog book and having those things show up on your doorstep. So make sure you're ordering the things that you really want to show up on your doorstep is what I'm getting here. I'm going to leave you with that. And I shall see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful pile 3. If you have chosen this one, these are your messages from your angels and your spirit guides. So we shall start off with the very first card, which is this one. I placed it on the table because it's a huge card. Now the message here is pose a brave fight. You will not let fear stop you this time. Now just look at her. She seems like such an angelic being. Possibly she's afraid of something. She's afraid of flying. She's afraid of taking that next step into a new life. She's afraid of something, but she still managed to get herself on the back of that pigeon and she's flying. So doing something in spite of being afraid is the message here. And it's like you have nothing to be afraid of. Possibly it's just your limiting beliefs is what I'm getting here. So get out of this fear-based trap, this pattern of thinking that things might not work out. Okay? Stop it from this very moment and just fly. Let your life move forward. Move towards beauty, move towards blessing, move towards what is it that you want. Don't be afraid. It's not the time to be afraid. It's about acting in spite of being afraid is also something that I'm getting. Okay, so just learn to fly because it's going to be glorious. Okay, as you're moving away from this fear-based mentality, from this mentality that is like stopping you from living your best life, you are helped. Your angels are helping you move beyond this. So this is also for me somebody who's clearing up a lot of energy from their life. This is also somebody who's being brave enough to move into the life that they should be moving into. And they have help. So you guys have help from things you cannot see, from powers that you cannot see. Your angels surround you. Your spirit guides are around you as you make this brave flight. You have nothing to be afraid of. Watch and wait. Okay, so what I get here is this is going to be a process for a couple of you. This letting go is going to be a process, is the message here. Dragon Slayer. So yeah, with this it's almost like it's like monsters, it's like you have certain monsters troubling you possibly, or you have been somebody who's been faced with a lot of unpleasant things. You've come across a lot of monsters in your life. Now monsters doesn't always have to be people, it could be situations, and as a result the fear is stopping you. Look at those monsters in the eye and say that you're not afraid anymore. Okay, so just take that first step. Maybe this could just be Queen Elsa's castle and you think it's being guarded by some monster. It could be just your own projection is also something that I'm getting. So rescue yourself is a message that I have here. Okay? Turn this thing of fear into a thing of beauty is also something that I'm getting. Are you afraid of your future? Are you afraid of what the future might look like? And what you're doing is you're looking at your future as a very dangerous thing, something that's not pleasant. Don't do that. Face your fears and let go of them. Okay? And look at your future as a very beautiful place. Endings and beginnings, yes. So things have to end. This way of living has to end. This being frightful all the time has to end. Certain situations shape you that way. I understand that. But we had that solar eclipse which ended a lot of things. So these things, these unpleasant things have also ended for you. But you're so afraid that you're still stuck in that energy, so you need to move past that energy. But you have help. You have the help of the angels to move forward. So release the old and confidently move in towards the new. Because it's not a monster's castle, your future. It may be Queen Elsa's castle, one of beauty. Think about Frozen. Queen Elsa's story is something that is so inspiring. She operated through fear, but the answer was love. And that's something you need to understand as well. Disney movies really come in handy, don't they? So, like Queen Elsa, release that fear and accept love, is your message. Compassion, of course. Treat yourself compassion. And choose compassion even when it comes to your dealings with others. Because we don't really know what anybody else is going through. We only see our own suffering. Maybe others have suffered as well. We can only understand what somebody else is going through if you walk a mile in their shoes. So try and do that in your interactions with other people. Is this family that has let you down? Or is this a certain person that has let you down? There's this message that I heard the other day in one of Oprah's clips, in fact. What it said essentially was, we as people, especially pile 3, I am sure you can relate with this. We are like 100 gallons people. The kind of love that we want to receive and the love that we are capable of giving is 100 gallons of love. And possibly that the people we've come across or the family that we've born in, they have the capacity of a pint size, of like a small glass. So the love that they offer you is one glass of love. Because that is the only kind of love they know how to offer, and there is a possibility that they're offering you that one full glass, but it is never gonna fill you up. Because you have the capacity of 100 gallon. Okay? You are huge. But also acknowledge the fact that the person who was in your life did the best they could do. Okay? They really tried to give you everything that they had, but it was never going to fill you up because you're bigger than that. Okay, so look at them with compassion. Everybody is different. Gentleness. So you have to look at yourself with gentle eyes. You have to treat yourself gently as you move out of this phase, but this is also about treating other people gently. The energy right now has to be one of gentleness, of calmness, of understanding. Okay, as you're handling this energy, handle it gently. Handle yourself gently. Handle your relationships gently is also something that I'm getting. Because something is ending and, it should be handled gently. Okay, so this is like an old way of relating to other people is what I'm getting. Forgive them. Forgive certain people. They did the best they could. This is a very, very focused reading for one person or a group of people. Forgiveness is what is needed as you move forward into this new life. Possibly you might feel like your family has messed you up, or your relationship has messed you up, your career has messed you up. But that is the way things were supposed to be. Because you have a higher destiny. You are an evolved soul that could handle so much more than what others can. Your lessons are deeper. Your lessons are more intense than others because you are a chosen angel. Okay, so whatever the situation, handle it gently as you move away from your fear, as you move away from this old life. into a new one. Okay? And go forward with nothing but love in your heart, is the message here for you. Love is the answer to everything right now. I'll leave you with that, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye.